Hi guys, it's Monita here from Pretty Heritage and welcome to the first series of My Inner Stylist. We're here in the vibrant city of Hong Kong, a city that has truly captured my heart and has easily been adopted as my new home. Before I left from London to Hong Kong, I interviewed 6 individuals who are fast growing from the ground like the Hong Kong city skyscrapers, and they sit comfortably on the couch with me and talk about their inner stylist.
Krupa. And I'm a singer and a creative visionary type person.
We like that.
Yes, and a friend of yours.
Yay!
I'm wearing your lovely sari.
So Krupa, what does style mean to you?
Style is everything. It's my everyday go-to part of life because it's your armor. It puts you in the mood to help you deal with certain situations, empowers you, makes you an individual, and you take it with you wherever you go.
So what do you think about style on an everyday basis when you're getting ready on your way out to your studio or touring or wherever you're off to?
I don't like looking through like fashion books and seeing what people are wearing. I feel that's more of a caged idea. You have to conform. So I'm very much a non-conformist.
This is what she does on a daily basis.
Yes. I have no rules in my pocket of goodies that I take around with me. So, what was your question again? Freedom, strength, but also vulnerability and the ability to be vulnerable in front of a lot of people, because we always put armor on to protect ourselves, but sometimes when we're open and real with each other through your style, you allow more connectivity between other people and yourself.
So tell me a little bit about your style.
The person who's influenced me the most is my mom. So she is mega style queen for me, and she is a singer and a bit of a Bollywood diva as well. Watching her, she would never really follow fashion. She always had her own style, no matter if she was wearing Indian clothes or English clothes. Already I was sort of being taught, or just from looking at her, that you just be who you are in whichever robes you decide to adorn yourself with. And then the feathers came. And then life changed. My mom has a bindi wherever she goes, and I tend to have feathers now because I guess a part of my life when I was young, I felt quite caged. So definitely feathers and flying and being free has come out in my lyrics and in my styling. So for me, styling is about freedom and empowerment. Yeah. That's how we do it here at Pretty Heritage.
Talk a little bit about your style today, Krupa, because obviously you're wearing a Pretty Heritage sari.
Yes, I am.
Take
Look at this
note.
stunning. Thank you so much for letting me wear this beautiful sari.
I was really taken back by actually when you said you're going to wear it as a cape. I was like, wow, she's going to wear it as a cape. I didn't actually think of that, and this is the whole idea about obviously, you know, getting creatives to style it their own way. So your thought process when I showed you this is your outfit for the day.
Well, I did get very excited when I saw the fabric. I love net. Look at the work on it, vintage, the pearls, the silver, and in the silver there's a bit of gold as well. Oh, here's my one thing. Everybody thinks you can't wear silver and gold together. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I love mixing silver and gold, and obviously you do it the right way. For me, when I saw the sari and the idea of wearing it as a cape was, I mean, there's the normal way of wearing your sari, but with a feather headdress on and something flowing behind you, kind of like you think of all the Avengers and Marvel characters. You know, so we don't have Indian superheroes out there, so
you are the Indian superwoman.
I don't know if I'm the Indian superwoman, but I like to feel like
but it's the right
we're not restricted. You don't have to be a certain type of woman to be Wonder Woman or Superwoman.
That's what I was meant to say, Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. You can be your brown, lovely self and wear your sari as your cape. You know, your cape doesn't have to be a red bit of plastic.
No.
The Indians have turned it around and made it vintage net, darling.
When you bought your jewellery together, and obviously I love these like trousers that
Yes.
you're wearing with it, and then your makeup and everything. It's like, what was your... Did it just sort of automatically come together?
It did, actually.
Yeah.
It really did. It comes together for me. Generally with what I do, I see things in an instant. And then, you know, you try them on, you see what works.
So it's just really letting your inner self come out and flow. And
yeah, I think when you're at home and you're figuring out what to wear and how to put something together, it's really good to have dress up time with yourself. You know, go back to when you were 5 years old and you're with your mom's heels on.
Do that.
Yeah. And it's only then that you know what works for you.
Yeah.
So like, you look fabulous today, but that might not work for me and vice versa.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And actually what's lovely is that everybody just represents themselves.
Yeah. Another high five to that.
Yeah. You go out, represent you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like, sort it out, girl.
I want to know the secret 5 fashion essentials.
Yes, so my first top 5 fashion essential would be a killer soundtrack. Yes. When you're getting ready, put that soundtrack on, and that goes with you wherever you go. It goes in your head too. My second thing would be just being fearless, confident. My third thing would be however you're feeling on that day, that mood. You could be feeling chubby, you could be feeling tired. Do something to help you out. Don't be cruel to yourself and say, I look whatever. Don't say something negative to yourself. Stand in front of the mirror and say what does look good today. Own it, be it.
With the good beat playing, uplift yourself.
Yes.
Rise
Where have I
that
got
spirit.
to? Number 3.
Three.
Fourth one. I love accessories.
Yay, I could tell. If you can't decide, wear them all at once.
Exactly.
Right?
Listen, life's too short to keep them hidden in a box.
Yeah.
Bring out all your good stuff and wear it. And don't be afraid to make a mistake.
Yeah.
It's okay to look back and go, what was I thinking? But at least you did something, because if you spend your life in chinos and a t-shirt, come on now.
There's nothing wrong with chinos and a t-shirt, but experiment.
There's nothing wrong with chinos and a t-shirt. But hey, put on a little, feather crown, or get your big fat ring out or something.
Personalise it.
Yeah.
Make it you.
Yeah.
Put your stamp on it.
Yeah, and sometimes you have safe days too where you don't want to do anything and you want to be minimal, and I strip it right back, and that's cool too. Just feel confident and safe enough to just be who you are in that day. And in yourself, so it doesn't matter really. No, that sounds corny.
No, I know what you mean. It does really help. I think when you can look yourself in the eye and be that confident to say you do love yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, you sort of reflect such an amazing energy to others, so it's not just about yourself.
Exactly.
It's sort of really spreading that.
Exactly.
I completely agree with that.
So the fifth one would probably just look after yourself, look after your mind. We're so much into a culture of looking after your body, getting fit, but actually looking after your mental health really makes a difference to your style, because that's what projects ultimately.
I think that's my favourite of today.
Yeah?
My favourite accessory.
High five again.
Yay! Too many high fives.
Too many high fives.
Too many high fives.
Rewind, take it out.
No. So talking about mind, what's your mantra for style?
There is a song I've written called No Rules, and that is my go-to mantra.
I love it.
Already. Yeah.
The title's amazing.
Good. So No Rules is really about that. There's no rules in what you want to do and how you measure yourself. And the lyric in the song is, there's no rule, you are no longer programmed. No rules about the path you take. No rules to measure accomplishments. And no rules about the time it takes to reach those goals. We put a lot of time limitations on ourselves. Teens, we should be doing something 20s, 30s, 40s, and then it's like, now you should be doing this. And that's where I go no rules.
Yeah.
So I just take the concept of time, chuck it out the window and say, you do you now.
Are we going to get a glimpse
of my singing?
Yes. I think we should hear a little bit.
Oh, I'm shy now. There's no rules, you are no longer programmed. Woo! Krupa in the house! High five! Kisses. Thank you for having me. Pretty heritage all the way, and I love that name.